people back after a long time. Well, आज मैं आपसे कोई मोटिवेशनल स्टोरी या इंस्पिरेशनल स्टोरीज, मेरी वैसे भी स्टोरीज कम होती है, रियलिटी ज्यादा होती है. मैं आपको एक बहुत आई वांट टू टेल यू अबाउट अ लव स्टोरी टुडे. In being an army wife, I'm speaking for so many out there. I'm sure they all like to speak about it. I don't want to speak about things like the Ambani's wedding or the whoever's weddings. I want to tell you a love story which is humble to the core, modest, simple, no luxuries, no golds, no jewelries, no big lehengas which can be flaunted, but the love is so very eternal that you are going to get goose pimples as you listen to it. Now, of course, I can't pick up everybody else, but let me tell you about this love story. Well, 23 years back, I got married to the soldier. I left behind a very budding career, a package of 16.5 lakhs per annum at that time. And on the day that was the wedding night, I got a small little pendant in the heart shape, which was given to me by Deepak. Till then, I still didn't know what is the beauty about being married to the soldier and about living with him. Yes, there is a lot of sacrifice. My whole career has gone haywire. I don't have a career. I don't have a market. Before I have a market, I leave places. I may be very highly educated from very big institutions, but there are people out there who are doing better than me, irrespective, not being at par with me. But that doesn't matter. I'll tell you why. It's like हम शादी करके गए. We went to this small place where we were staying together, and वहाँ पे जाते ही 4 दिन के अंदर Deepak had to go away, and I still remember he had to go away on this exercise, and I was told that they are coming back for 4 hours, just for 4 hours. They were all coming back, and there were 7 other officers with Deepak. So I woke up at 3:34 in the morning and I did all the jharu, pocha, everything myself. छोटे से shack में रहते थे हम, जिसको मैंने इधर उधर से चीजें इकट्ठे करके सजाया था. मैंने झाड़ू पोछा बर्तन सब करके बिल्कुल घर को जितना मेरे पास छोटा बहुत सामान था, थोड़ा बहुत, because ना मैंने दहेज लिया ना सहेज लिया, so उससे सजाया उसको. And when they came, I gave them a lavish breakfast, as in lavish to my level of financial accommodation, and of course वहाँ कितना जो मिल सकता था. After that, all the other officers stood up and told Deepak, you have 20 minutes, and they left. And then that 20 minutes was a very beautiful love story. He said nothing, I said nothing. I was just feeling like a newlywed bride again. And this was 23 years back, 3 months after our marriage. Just after that, the separation started. Deepak would be away for most of the time. Deepak would never be there around me. Deepak would be out, कभी 2 दिन के लिए, कभी 4 दिन के लिए, कभी 3 साल के लिए, कभी 1 साल के लिए. But every time that Deepak came back, whether it was after 2 days or he was coming back after 3 months, or he was coming back after a 3-year tenure, every time that he was coming back, in the morning, I would wait for the day that he would be coming back, and I would start feeling like a newlywed bride, and I would want to go to the parlor, and I would make the house look spick and span. Although I knew once he was in the house, would go back to shambles. But the point was, for that time, that those moments of waiting were that, and that moment of waiting, when I knew he's coming back the next day, was even horrible, because I wouldn't even get sleep to just get one sight of him. And the minute he came, it was like I was living for that hug which I would get when he would come back. And I would get that hug, and within 5 minutes, maybe we would have a fight, or we would get into a discussion which would heaten up, whatever. But that hug is what I was living for. And I would do up the house, do up things, do up the washroom the way I wanted to. Strange houses, strange places, all kind of houses we lived in, with things falling all over us. But irrespective, to the best of the effort, it would be made to look like a palace, as in my palace, where I resided. And And for Deepak, I can vouch for it, that I know it, that whatever I must have left behind, but the true word of sacrifice also, I understood only yesterday. It's been 23 years now, and even today, even now, जब दीपक जाता है 2 दिन के लिए, 1 दिन के लिए, 4 दिन के लिए, लेकिन जब वो वापस आ रहा होता है, I still feel the same way like I did then. And yesterday something like that happened. Deepak was away and he was to come back last evening from this place, and only after 2 days. And a friend of mine had invited me over for dinner. A very, very dear friend of mine had invited me over for dinner along with some more people. And I told her, sorry, I will not come. And the reason I was not wanting to go was, I knew Deepak wouldn't want to come with me whatever time he came, because he would be tired or he would have work. But I didn't want to go because I was again like the bride, the beautician. I went to the parlor in the afternoon, I got a massage done, as if at this stage in life when I'm 48 and a half, I would really be looking like a newlywed bride. No. But I went to the parlor, I got my things done, I wanted to look fresh and bright, and I was the only beauty queen in the world, and I was waiting. Where have you reached? How far are you? 100 kilometers from Kota, and this and that and blah. And he came, and I told my friend, I said, I will not come because I want to wait. I am waiting for him, because that hug that I get is $1 million hug which I refuse to give away for all the riches of the world. I am sorry, I can't give away that hug. And then I told her, I said, yes, it's true that between the husband and the wife, whoever, both of them doing well and reaching there, it's possible if they leave each other and part ways and carry on and meet once in a while. But if you want to be together and reach the pinnacle, one of the either has to lay off, has to sacrifice, has to let be, if you want to continue being the family. In our case, it was me who decided to do that, and believe me, I have no regrets about it. Yes, when I see my friends doing things and I read about all of that on Facebook, and now I'm writing blogs and all, and when I look for publishers I can't find because nobody knows me, it hurts. Most of them are army wives who have parted ways from their husbands and are living in one place doing well. It hurts, but it only hurts very momentarily, because I realize that man, he may come home for an hour, half an hour, 20 minutes. It is equally important for him to see his child as it is for me. I am his de-stressing pill, and my daughter is his de-stressing pill. How can I deprive him of that? I am being criminal. He will leave me in 3 years and go away again somewhere else, or probably he might just go away tomorrow morning. But just too bad. Before I married him, I knew it. And believe me, please, this is not, I have worked in the corporates 23 years. This is not like the going away of the corporate. No, because it is not for money. It is not for money. There is nothing. There is not a penny that you get. There are no deals you are cracking. It's truly, truly for the honor of the nation and for other things. So there is nothing that's coming back. It's not like the corporate. It's not like that. It is very different. We miss out on holidays, we miss out on movies, and my way is different. So yesterday when this friend told me, okay, when Deepak comes, then you come over. I told her, Puneet, please allow me to take your name. And she's a very dear friend. She's 1 year younger to me, and you'll be surprised that I call her my mother, because she is like a mother to me. And I told her, I said, Puneet, I would want to come, but I go out very less if I have to leave Deepak behind working, and I am out there enjoying parties. How am I then sacrificing? कल जब खुदा मुझसे पूछेगा कि लड़की तूने क्या सैक्रिफाइस किया इस आदमी की मेहनत के पीछे, तू कैसे है, तो मैं जवाब क्या दूंगी उस खुदा को? मैं उससे आंखें कैसे मिलाऊंगी? लेकिन इस वक्त मैं आंखें मिलाने लायक हूं, क्योंकि मैं खुदा को कहूंगी कि जब वो काम कर रहा था तो मैं भी चुपचाप बैठी थी। मैंने अपनी जिंदगी नहीं जी, मैं उसके पीछे खड़ी रही, ताकि वो अगर मुड़े, जब भी मुड़े थक के, तो उसको मैं वहां दिखूं, क्योंकि कहीं उसके दिल में ये नहीं आए कि मैं नहीं हूं उधर। I am enjoying it all, I am getting it all, I am playing it all. No, there is nobody stopping me from doing it. He will never say no. In fact, he's always wanting me to go. I don't. But I have not been able to explain this characteristic of, withdrawing. It is not withdrawal from the world. It is not that I don't want to be out with friends. It is not that I don't want to watch movies in the cinema halls. It is not that I don't want to go have dinners with people. But I don't want to go without Deepak. And definitely not when he's at work, he's working hard, and I am here enjoying myself. It has to be sacrificed to the true sense. ताकि कल जब आप अपने सैक्रिफाइस का हक खुदा से मांगने खड़े हों और खुदा ने आपको नहीं दिया तो आप लड़ सके खुदा की आंखों में आंखें डाल के कि मैंने सैक्रिफाइस किया था, उसने किया था, मैंने भी किया था और मेरे बच्चे ने भी किया. एंड आई मस्ट टेल यू दिस, a 14-year-old daughter that I have with me, she, forget me as an army wife, I may talk about my sacrifices and most of my clients may talk about हमारे बच्चे उतना उससे भी ज़्यादा sacrifice करते हैं. There is not even a word, not even a minute when they ask. कभी मुंह से शायद पापा निकलता होगा, but they know that they have to be the part of that sacrifice and they do it. And Sharmi is following my footsteps. I'm so proud of her. There are no demands. When will I fail to meet her demand? There is no demand. She's just happy with that. What I and Sharmi live for. The whole day goes away like God knows who's where. Deepak, we see hardly all these years. You know what we live for in the night? She still sleeps between us. After I lost my son and everything, she happened like a miracle and she still sleeps between us because we are not being able to let her go. It's not that she doesn't want to go. We are not being able to let her go. She sleeps between us and in the night, we both only live for that moment when Deepak comes and sleeps next to us and she's sleeping between. वो अपने दोनों बाहों को ऐसे फैला देती है and even whether it's 2 in the morning or 3 in the morning, she gets our heads on her arms and she does this to us. मैं और शाबी उस पल के लिए जिंदा रहते हैं जब उस 5 मिनट के लिए दीपक ऊपर आता है and the 3 of us are in an embrace. And then we sleep off. Morning there are times when before I wake up, he's gone. I don't see him the whole day. There's hardly any conversation time. Because that's how, I guess that is what sacrifice is all about. But the point is, that moment I can't steal away from him. When he enters back from work, he goes straight, he'll walk straight into my room and Charlie's room. He'll see our faces. Even if we have to end up fighting after that, he has to see the faces. And it is like it's a grand de-stressing pill. It is like having a vacation in Brazil for 10 days and coming back. It's like having a vacation in a 5-star hotel or a spa in Thailand and coming back. Believe me. And that is how we in the army live. And that is why हमारी मोहब्बतें और हमारी जो मोहब्बतें हैं वो इबादत हैं. Our love is like prayer to the gods, because that's what we do. It is not about holding hands and buying solitaires and going for expensive holidays, no, or about surprises of roses and expensive gifts. It is totally, completely about sacrifice of self from both in their own way. But as an army wife, I know this. I'll soon be generation next, or guess I am already. It's very important for us to be with them. When we marry them, we know what we are heading for, because they have an equal right over the family life, which we are depriving them. They will say nothing. Today, if I take Sharvi and go away to live in another city and work, he's not going to say anything. Another 5 years, I'll also be somewhere on the board of directors and I'll be on Facebook all over saying trip here and a trip there and I did this and I did that and I met so and so. But then it has to be a decision very clear. Someone of us has to give it away because we don't want to walk away on separate paths. But the point is, I don't want to do that because I can't deprive him of that 5 minutes that he sees Sharvi, he sees me. I don't want to deprive him of the fact that when he's working and he looks back, he knows Ritu's there. He knows that I will know that he's having a headache before he says he's having a headache. I want him to know that. And I know that each and every soldier in uniform wants that. But then we need to give up a lot of ourselves believe me, to be there. And that is why हमारी मोहब्बतें हमेशा जवान रहती हैं. Our love affairs remain young forever. We have a story, a love affair to tell you every day. We fall in love with that same man and he falls in love with the same woman every 3 days, every 5 days, every 3 months, every 2 years. The more we are separated, the more the love affair goes on and on and on. It never ends. The marriage doesn't get old. And that is why I'm saying it again. हमारी मोहब्बत इबादत है. Our love is prayer. Where I am talking to you from on behalf of so many of my kinds. That's all I wanted to share with you today. So thank you for listening to me. Hasta la vista. Good night. God bless you all.